Hi everybody, welcome to our Tekkerz alphabet fitness classes. What we've done today is we've designed 26 different fitness activities for you to do, all starting with a letter of the alphabet. So we go from A to Z for you. What we're going to do is we're going to run through each one individually and then we can put it together. The aim is for you to make up words. You can make up your name, you can make up your favourite football team, you can make up your whole family name, and you can do as many of these exercises as you want. Today we're going to do an example and each one will last approximately about 10 seconds. But it's up to you, you can do 1 time, 5 times, 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Please send me your videos. Okay, so we start off with the letter A. So for A we have arm swings. So I just put my feet a little bit apart, my hands down by my side, and then I'm just going to swing them up above my head and just like a touch at the top and go as high as I can. I'm just going to do that for 10 seconds and then I can stop. Okay, for the letter B, we're just going to bend our knees. So we start with here and we just come down and we go all the way out. And I can put my hands out in front of me, I can put them down by the side, I can put them down here, I can put them wherever I'd like to go. But I'm just going to bend my knees just for 10 seconds. For letter C, we have our calf raises. Our calves are our muscles on the back of our leg. So what we do is we put our feet together here, our hands down by our sides, and we just go up onto our tiptoes and then come back down to the bottom again. So we go up and then down. Nice and slowly, and we can do that 10 times or for 10 seconds. For the letter D, we're going to have a little bit of a dance, okay? This one's called the alley shuffle after a famous boxer. So I put one foot in front of the other, and then I change my foot, and I just do that for 10 seconds. And I go one foot, one foot, one foot, one foot. If you I can use my arms, going up to the side, and back down again. And we go on the same side, or the opposite side. Okay, so for E, we have an elf dance, which is another very similar one to the alley shuffle, but this time we have our feet out in front, and you see how I go up on my tiptoes again towards my feet, and this time I just flick my ankles out and move my arms. So I dance a little bit like an elf. And come around, and I can go like that. For the letter F, we have our funny runs. Okay, this is basically a heel flick, but when we do it with our little boys and girls, we call it our funny run. So I put my hand behind my back there, on my bottom, and all I want to do is I want to come up and I just want to kick my hands up and down and try and tap something like this. So we call this the funny run, because you look ever so funny when you're trying to do it. Okay, G. Now we have a golf swing. So some of your mummies and daddies might be able to show you how to do this one as well. So I start off, I put my hands together like that, and I just go from side to side to side to side. And it's a little bit like when I hit a golf club. And I go like that, and I do that. So I can do that just 10 times, or just for 10 seconds. Up and down. Okay, the letter H is for hopscotch. Now we can do this with 2 feet together. So I go like this, and then I just make a big tunnel and a little tunnel, big tunnel, little tunnel, and I can go out like that. If I want to get very adventurous, I can go up to 1 foot to try to balance, and then I can go to 2 feet, and then I can change. I go up, and then I can change. Up, and change. All the way. Okay, the letter I is for in and out guns. So again, I have a little line on my floor here, and I have my feet together, and I'm just going to go in and out. So I can jump forwards and backwards, over the line and back. And you see, I'm trying to be quite quiet when I jump. I don't land with my feet super flat. They're always on the balls of my feet. Okay, the letter J we have for jumping jacks. So we make a big star with our arms out like that and our legs out like that, and then we can go together and then back out. Go together and then back out. So go up and down and like that. Nice and straight arms and our legs off. For the letter K, it has to be kicking because it's a football Tekkerz program. So we're going to try and kick our ball as high as we can and as far as we can. So our leg goes forward, 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 forward. And I try to do this as many times as I can. So see if I can go a little bit quicker, up and down. For the letter L, we have leaping frogs. So we go down with our hands on the ground like this and our knees bent, and we're just going to jump up and down. And we're going as high as we can. Oh! Like that. Okay, for letter M, we have marching on the spot. So this time we're going to try and get our knees super high and bring our arms up at the same time. So we go up like that. On the spot. Okay, for the letter N, we have some ninja moves today. So I start off like this, ready here, my knees, my feet flat on the floor, my knees bent a little bit, and then I go forward on one knee, and then I push, and then on the other one, so I look like a ninja, getting ready to go. Like this. Okay, for the letter O, this time we have our hands, and we have to move them, so we go, my right hand goes to my left shoulder, and then I come around the other way. So I'm going to touch from there to there, all the way around. And I keep looking forward, I just twist my arms, and I twist my middle. Okay, next we have letter P, P for pop-ups. So now I go down, and I touch the floor with my fingers there, and I'm just going to push myself off the balls of my feet. So my feet are not on the floor, and I go up, and I jump, and I come up, and I jump, and I go down. I go to there, up, and down. For the letter Q, we have some quick feet. So again, I go up to the backs of my feet and not touching the ground, and then stay in one spot, and I'm just going to run like I'm going super fast, but I don't move anywhere. I stay in the same place, like that. Okay, so the letter R, we have some rope climbing, and we have to see how high up we can go. So I put one hand on the rope there and one hand on the rope there, and then I keep climbing all the way to the top of the rope, just to see how high I can go. All the way for 10 seconds, all the way up to the top. For the letter S, we have side to side. So we have our quick feet again, but this time we're going to move from one side to the other. So we go all the way over to here, and then I move all the way over to here. And as you can see, when I get to the end, I can push a little bit from one side to the other. So my quick feet, and I go like this. Okay, for the letter T, we have to make a T like this, and then we have twist jumps. So I go around, and I go from side to side. So I move my arms all the way around there, twisting, another jump, I bring my arms around. For the letter U, we have under, so we can find something to go underneath. So I have my legs here, and we can suddenly crawl underneath my legs and go round and crawl through again, and try to do that as many times as we can. So we go, and they crawl through, and they stand up and they run around, and they crawl through. And you can do this with a table, or a bench, or even a piece of rope. For the letter V, we go back to the football again, and we have a volley, which means we have to balance on one leg and try to pretend we are kicking the ball with the other leg. So we stand, we can use our arms to help us for our balance, and we just kick out like that. And we can do both legs, either leg. For the letter W, we have the windmill. So I have my arms, and they go out to the side again, but this time instead of twisting, I now bring them in front of me. So I make like a windmill picture. So it goes over to the other side, and then there. I keep my body nice and straight. So that's a windmill. For the letter X, we have to try to make an X with our feet this time. So we have to cross them over, and we cross them like that. So I got a leg coming up there and one down there, and we have an X. So we go over, and we have our cross legs, which make the letter X. for the letter Y, we're going to crouch down and touch the floor, and then we're going to grow up and we're going to go into a big yoga tree. So we come up and we make a letter Y, and then we come back down again, and then we go up and we make a letter Y, and we come back down again. And we see we can go fast, or we can go very slow. So we come up and we make our tree even bigger by balancing. For our last one, for the letter Z, we're going to do some zigzag steps. So we're going to go from side to side, but just on one foot. And then I go backwards, and I go that. So I do a little zigzag with some steps, and I can go quick. I can go very slow and try to balance. Okay, so now we've done the alphabet, I've made a word up and I want to see if you can guess what it is. Okay, so my first letter is this one. Then my next letter is this one. My next letter is this one. And my fourth letter is the same again. My next letter I've already done once. My next letter and my last letter Can you guess what the word will be? I'll give you a clue.